Hello and welcome to our presentation on joint types in Fusion 360. Joints in Fusion 360 are a feature that allows users to create connections between components in an assembly. There are several different types of joints that can be created in Fusion 360, each with its own unique properties and characteristics. The first type of joint is the Revolute joint, also known as a hinge joint. This type of joint allows for rotational movement around a single axis. It is commonly used to simulate the movement of a door or a hinge. The second type of joint is the prismatic joint, also known as a slider joint. This type of joint allows for linear movement along a single axis. It is commonly used to simulate the movement of a sliding door or a piston. The third type of joint is the cylindrical joint, also known as a pivot joint. This type of joint allows for rotational movement around a single axis, as well as linear movement along that axis. The fourth type of joint is the spherical joint, also known as a ball and socket joint. This type of joint allows for rotational movement around three axes. It is commonly used to simulate the movement of a shoulder or a hip. Each type of joint in Fusion 360 has its own unique properties and characteristics, and they can be used to create a variety of mechanisms and devices. They allow for the simulation of real-world movements and can be used to test and analyze the behavior of assemblies. Overall, joint types in Fusion 360 are an important aspect of creating connections between components in an assembly and simulating real-world movements. Thank you for joining us for this presentation on joint types in Fusion 360.